So we're still on chapter 1 in Bayonetta 2. So it's a shame, but we gotta see if this works. So let's start chapter 2 Bayonetta instead of Okami. I'm just gonna do one little thing. Give me one moment. And there we go. I'm just gonna change my outfit. So just this far, it does seem to have less issues. So I really think, hey, we got Luka back. I really wonder if there's something about Okami that messes with my stuff. Cause I do notice some issues right now, like there's a cut in the screen. But it's not glitching as much. Luka's coming in for the rescue. Just a little bit of an issue. He's not in the same realm of existence. Oh, the poor bugger. Those glasses do not suit him very well, but I still want them. Like, I have glasses in real life, and one thing I really want as merch is the frames Bayonetta wear in both the first and the second game. But I want them with my prescription glasses, so it's a bit difficult to get. Also, I'm not gonna play Ring Fit, because my bum leg is still bothering me. Luka is still an idiot and I love him. I was watching DB Geek play Bayonetta, and he pointed out that Bayonetta suits that hat so much better. Like, she actually rocks it. I would have liked that to be a costume. Just Bayonetta with Luka's hat.
But if there's one thing I've learned in my line of work, it's when I found you, I found the story.
I mean, he's not wrong there. Also, someone mentioned that Bayonetta is over 2 meters tall, on a rough estimate, which must mean that Luka is like 2 meters and 30 centimeters. That's like, I think that's over 7 feet. And I don't get it. I get scared when I think about it. Luka is gonna talk about exposition for quite some time. It's it's his job after all. He's here to drive the plot forward. He has nothing going for him except being here to be like, hey, what are you doing? Let's talk about why you are here, what your purpose is, what you should do. Because Bayonetta isn't the most talkative type. I really like that as a story device, so to speak, a writing wise, narrative wise. Because Bayonetta is this confident and self-assured woman. Yeah, Loki was in her bra. she's confident and she knows what she's doing, even if she doesn't have a plan. Like, she came to Northern looking for the gates of hell, and she has no idea where it is, but she knows that it's there, and she knows that she's gonna stomp through the town until she finds it.
Let me see what I can find out to help.
So she doesn't really have a reason to humor us, the players, the viewers.
I can smell trouble when I see it.
So she wouldn't tell us the story of the city, or the story of the Lumen and Umbra sages and witches, even if she knew it in the first game, if she remembered it all. She wouldn't be the one to tell us, because why would she? She's not here to entertain anyone but herself. And I love that about her. Like when Loki doesn't understand why he and Bayonetta can talk to each other because they're in the same realm. Bayonetta is just like, yeah, I can see you because we're both in purgatory, you dolt. Oops. And she doesn't offer him anything beyond that, because why would she? She's not there to entertain him and his lack of information. There we go. So it's like, there needs to be a character like Luka from a narrative point of view. Because otherwise we wouldn't get any information. We would just be badass women stomping through town. Which honestly is quite great. But Luka serves such a good purpose, I think, from that point of view, because he's basically a foil to Bayonetta. Whereas Bayonetta goes in, takes out anything that stands between her and her goal, even though she doesn't really know where the goal is. Luka is the kind that steps back, observes, and comes in at the opportune moment. Ooh, look at this. What have we got down here? I actually don't remember what we got down here. Ah, a witch heart. Excellent. I wonder how canonically lore this... there's some technical glitches again, but it's definitely not the same as it was in Okami without it. And I changed nothing about my setup, so I really think that the game had some issues. Which is frustrating and confusing. Ah, these guys. I hate these guys. They enrapture. Now the good point is that they're not particularly dangerous on their own. It's just that they are basically the clerics, so to speak, the healers and buffers and stuff like that. So when you see them, take them out, otherwise they'll start taking care of the other enemies. And I was playing on hard during my second playthrough, I think it was, and I felt so confident because everything went so well. And I just had a good time. I was kicking ass. And then I get to one battle with 2 of those and several small enemies. You know, the small enemies that do not matter. And I got my ass kicked. I got my ass kicked so bad. And I had still issues, but we can deal. I got my Oski so bad because I did not realize just how strong their buffs could be. Pineapples! There were pineapples in that one. Loki is having a bit of a meltdown. Poor bugger. This time it's not my setup that is glitching. That was just graphical effects. Jesus. Oh, Circadian Rhythm donated $3. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. There we go.
Where did you learn that trick, little one? I've never seen a witch, or a sage for that matter, pull off something like that.
I love my little avatar too. The suit I made is pretty simply made, but it was so much fun to just draw Bayonetta's outfit for it.
It seems.
So I'm looking forward to doing other things like that for my avatar lately.
The remembrance.
Yeah, give Loki a kiss.
What's that you're looking at?
He's a little bastard, but he's our bastard.
No intention of being
He's a sweetheart. And a shit. Like, he can be both. He's versatile. And once more, I'm just sitting here like... The poor locals! Every time Bayonetta does something anywhere, the locals must be suffering. I really wonder what kind of destruction they will get up to in the third game. There we go. Ooh, pretty flowers in the middle of nowhere. And I really like the... We're gonna see some interesting aspects of Luka's power soon. And I really like how the designs of these environments look. Whoops. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Ooh, I can ride it. Now, this is not a very useful thing to do when there's no other enemies. But it's still nice to do. And I get a big hammer. I don't think my audio is good enough to hear it, but in the background there is this very quiet clock ticking, which is a nice little effect.
You were gone. It all be...
Isn't it just gorgeous? I got an LP, a free LP.
Try to keep up.
Some crafting materials. I'm so glad that they are very generous about the crafting materials in Bayonetta 2. Oh, come on. I know there are enemies here. Maybe I need to take the treasures before they decide that I'm worth their time. Yeah, apparently. There we go. And here we go. Come on. There we are. I do like these swords. They're gorgeous. I kinda want to use these swords and the ricochet for both hands and feet and just be blades on blades on blades. Yeah, I'll be right with you, Loki. It's just that I gotta go listen to some music with Rodan.
Another LP. No rest for the wicked. Even if I am jollier than the average demon. But no need
I'll take your word for it, Rodan, but the demons I've met haven't really demonstrated their sense of humor for me.
Been looking for a workout like this for a while. Ta-ta. You know how they say life's a bitch? Try being dead for a couple millennia. Makes a demon cranky as shit. Don't think this demon will be complaining anymore.
Kafka. Now this is one of the weapons in the game that I am just absolutely crap at. I know that there are people who can use it and they use it well. But man, I just struggle with it. It's a fairly weak bow, but the benefit it has is that it has poison damage. And I just can't get it to be effectful. I really can't. But it's a very cool bow. Like, not only is it a very cool bug-themed bow, it shoots demons. I mean, look at it. That is... The designs in this game are just... They went hard. They did that for us. Oh, looky, more stuff. I don't think there's anything that I need to get to here. You guys can stop. Oh yeah, it's definitely a reference to Kafka's Metamorphosis. Let's see here. I think it has some lore attached to it. A bow and arrow made with a man who once cursed another and in turn metamorphosed into a hideous insect. Still living inside a part of the bow's frame, he fires cursed arrows of savage, venomous bugs. Yeah. There's a lot of... I haven't talked much about it, honestly, while I've been playing, but there's plenty of references in Bayonetta to characters in real-life history and literature. So, for example, in the first game, one of the weapons you can get is a pair of skates, ice skates, which will allow you to use ice attacks, and they're called Odette when Bayonetta used them, and I've forgotten what John's version are called, but both of them have like references to Swan Lake. I believe it's Swan Lake at least. I don't know my ballet very well. And then there's the bazookas are a reference to video games, I believe. Lieutenant Kilgore, and they're called in when Bayonetta uses them. There's a lot of interesting things, especially the accessories are very heavy on the references, with one of them being referenced to as having been created by one of the most powerful witches of all time, and it's heavily implied that this powerful witch is indeed... oh, wrong one. Is indeed Eve of the Bible of Adam and Eve. Oh, I shouldn't have used that one. I need to change my setup because I had them in a very specific configuration when I played earlier, and now muscle memory is making me use the wrong one now. So let's see what the challenge is this time. Oh no, a single combo. This is probably my biggest weakness. But maybe Kafka can help us here. Yeah, he could. Nice. Now I'm a little bit sad that I couldn't play Okami, because there's definitely something weird with the take when I play that. And I think about it every time I beat a verse in Bayonetta, because the demonic hands that show up when Bayonetta kisses the seal and breaks them open. There's some stuff in Okami that are very reminiscent of that art direction. I feel like there's something I missed here. No? Okay, fine. I'll just keep going then. Oh, that was actually the end of the chapter. Yeah, I was playing Okami earlier, but it kept glitching. The capture card that I'm using, it just kept flashing and flashing and glitching, so there was nothing except an error screen basically. And it kept going whenever I was walking through a specific area, and that area is big and kinda important to go through. And eventually it got to the point where I was just like, okay, yeah, this isn't working. So I switched to Bayonetta 2.
I'm playing this crazy game and I gotta sprinkle some magic powder.
And that's a shame, because I actually really wanted to play Okami.
What can I do?
I've been missing it lately. Good, I can get crowd within. I missed that one. And now I'm like, yeah, Bayonetta 2 is fun, I guess. But it's not, you know, the game where you play as a doggo and have a dedicated bark button. So instead I'll just have to take care of the other annoying little thing that turns into a glowing ball of light and directs you. Loki has some stuff in common with Isen, honestly. When Loki is traveling with you and you turn into your panther form, you can see that Loki is riding on top of Bayonetta's head as a squirrel, and I think that's adorable. And I also think it is a reference to Okami, because that's where Isen rides on Amaterasu's head. And it's very, very cute.
Little one. While you're in the remembering mood, you wouldn't happen to know where the entrance to Inferno
Yeah,
is up there.
apparently when they were developing Bayonetta 2, Boulder was meant to be a playable character for a little bit in the game. And I'm so sad that they didn't include that, because if they did, he would have had like developed fighting style and combos and everything, and I'm fairly certain that he would have been a skin that you can use as you play, instead of Bayonetta, just like you can change to John.
What comes next?
But he is usable in the tag climax.
Little one.
So I'm like, we got a half deal. And I don't really get the tag climax, because it's basically the multiplayer function, and I don't play multiplayer. And he's only usable in there, which means that you can't really explore the world as him, I think. I don't think so, at least. I'm fairly certain he does not have as many shapes as Bayonetta does. I think he just has the travel form. And that makes me sad, because I really wanted to see if he has like a snake form based on Jorgmundar and stuff like that.
This little one's made me a deal. He's my guide, and he's not done guiding.
Because Rosa was made a playable skin for Bayonetta, and she has all of the power-ups necessary, like a cobra form when you turn into a snake form. Oops. Come on, let me hit you, let me hit you. Where did you go? Stupid snake. I wonder just what the what level of casualties are we talking, like collateral damage? Oops. Because we're seeing like structures and luxurious boats and stuff like that fall in our way. Upsy daisy. Oh, that scared me. I'm not afraid to admit that. That actually jump scared me. Yeah, there's probably some degree of sexism that Boulder was not made playable. But for once, at least, it's directed towards the lads. So I'm not too angry about it. It's like they have the model, and since it's in the tag climax, they clearly have the moveset and stuff like that, so I'm a bit sad about it. Like, you can semi-play as him towards the end, but only in like one stage, and only like in conjunction with Bayonetta, which is still very nice. Don't get me wrong about that. But I wanted to see just how crazy things could be if you actually play as him. Like, how awesome would that be if instead of Wicked Weaves you have, like, I don't know, Sacred Sons or whatever. I don't know what they're called. Instead of summoning infernal demons, you get the angels to help you out when you fight. It would have been interesting to see. These guys are very determined to get Loki to heaven, apparently. So now we got 3 of these buggers to contend with, and none of them are particularly happy to see me, it seems. Yeah, her wings are so awesome. It's a bit interesting because this is the only way we get to see Malphas in Bayonetta 2. Yeah, Malphas is the bird summon that she could use, that she used fairly frequently in Bayonetta 1. But now Malphas has been not particularly reduced, or maybe he's even been promoted to, well, basically our driver. Come on, come on. This is where I wish that it was a little bit easier and a little bit slower paced, because whenever I'm flying up and kicking his face here, I'm a little bit like, wow, how many faces does he have? I want to explore this a little bit more. I want to look at it. It's a very good thing that they have like a 3D model gallery that you unlock at the end. Because I would be so sad if I couldn't look at them properly. Oh, come on. Can I please just get to hit you in the face? This is taking forever. There we go. Come on, come on. Ah. I know that I said that I wish that the fighting would be slower, but this is not what I meant. I feel like I'm not even getting a chance to get close to the bugger. Almost there. Oh, that took quite some time. This is one of my favorite new summons. It's basically an 8-legged unicorn with a huge sword as a horn. So they don't want Loki to reach the mountain, so obviously that must mean that we're gonna get Loki to the fucking mountain just to piss them off.
Going down.
There he is. It's not many Nintendo games where they allow the characters to drop an F-bomb, are there? Well, you seem awfully amused. I'll take it. It took a little too long and I took too much damage. But still. Like, the reason I don't do the tag climax is because I really don't have much reason to play multiplayer at all in games. It's not really something I enjoy very much. But if you don't play multiplayer, you get to play with an AI. And I don't like that either. So the tag climax is just something that I just completely skipped out on while playing these games. Pardon me, I got a bit distracted because the cat came around. And he's looking awfully cute.
What? The fuck was that? Wait, who the fuck are you? Hey, you're the pervert staring at Bayonetta's tits all the time.
Can you blame him?
To learn how to talk to a lady.
You want to talk.
Hey, I am no. Wait, how did? No time for this, mate. Where's the mountain? Where's Spimbleventer?
I don't know how you can lose a mountain, Loki. Like, seriously.
What the hell was that? Kids these days.
There he is. Every time Boulder shows up, I'm like,
So much for a cat always landing on its feet.
there he is. I love that. I love that so much. So, let's keep on going. I think there's... No, I don't think I can get to that place. There's a few places you can jump to here. Once again, the poor locals. I don't think the houses were meant to be here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's quite a gorgeous place, so I can imagine living in a place like this. I've always wanted to live near water. I grew up near water, so there's a sense of home with it that I miss. Where I live currently, there's only one place with water, and it's a artificial pond. Yeah, roofs are great for dating, cause like if things go bad, you can just either throw yourself off or just push them down. Saves all the awkward, oh, I don't think this is right for me.
Is that all you've got?
That went quick. It went so quick it didn't even seem to realize I had killed it for a while. Half an LP this time, so now we're starting to get fragments. Hello. That went well. Are there more of you? Yes, there are. Oh, okay. Are you gonna come back or are you... No? They just flew off. I think I kicked it too hard. Like here we got another example of a thing that I would love to just look at a little bit closer. Is this whole stained glass window. Really, really gorgeous. There we are. It's always just a little bit awkward when you do get a pure platinum trophy, because when Bayonetta says that, I'm not gonna lie, it's very sexy. It's very, very sexy. Ah, another single combo challenge. How wonderful. I'm really not very good at them. Because they get me really stressed. Damn it. Damn it. See, I really don't like this challenge because the shielded enemy comes along. And I'm having trouble with him. But let's see if I can do better this time. I think Kafka is helping me in this case at least. Come on. Come on. There we go.
You've been naughty.
Did I? No, I didn't get shield. I guess you don't get them in challenges. That's a bit of a shame. I always kind of want to just explore this area. Because it's a really nice little place. I like the design a lot. There we are. Another moon pearl. That's so lovely. Alright. Of course we get some interruptions. Why wouldn't we? So that's interesting. When that cutscene starts, I always get when you get the slowdown and they attacks you. Like, that's a cutscene. Nothing is gonna happen if you don't do anything. But I kind of panic and always click the dodge button when that happens. And that's how I found out that if you click the dodge button in a cutscene before a fight, where you should be dodging, you actually start the battle with witch time activated. And that's a very nice little thing. Oh, come on, I was so close to not taking any damage. Look at the little thing. But this demon always confused me a little bit because its lore, they say that it's actually the demon of a dog. But it looks like a saber-toothed tiger. It's very cute though. Just gonna take these. Oh, I heard a birdie. Where did it go? It's not just me, right? There was a bird. Sound of bird flapping. I keep hearing it. Is it further down the road here? Loki's having some issues.
I have to get to Fimbulventer. Why do I have to go there? It's on the mountain. My head feels like it's gonna burst. I have to get to that mountain. Shit! What was that?
Look at him.
Nice mask, mate. Headed to that witch's party? Not the best costume I've ever seen, but she doesn't seem like the picky type. Just don't get in my way.
Where is she?
So you are going to her party. Quite the popular one, isn't she? Sorry, mate, but I haven't the fucking slightest. Haven't seen her in ages. Besides, even if I knew...
Yeah, I'm so glad every time he shows up because I'm like, yeah, he's a nice little daddy.
This will be all the easier.
For some reason I find that line very sexy. I don't know why. I don't know why specifically that line is so much... Oh yeah. It works. Yeah, I'll get to you in a bit. I'll get to you in a bit, Loki. You can just hang out for a bit with him. Because I am still hung up on... There it is! See it? Up on the wires. There we go. That would have driven me nuts. Come on, I know you are here, angels. I know you are here. Do I have to go all the way here? Oh, come on, I know that there are some angels here if you walk around. Alright, let's get rid of some wine barrels. There we go! So apparently these angels only show up if you destroy some public property. Are we the baddies? Yeah, there's like... I think there's 51 birds to catch. So you're really gonna keep an eye out for them. And we got an LP. How wonderful. Is there another? No? That's all of them. And here's my favorite part in this game. I think this is so cute. Like, they're just sitting here, having a little date. Like, they went out of their way to make the little hearts. And I can just ruin it for them. That's one of my favorite little details of, in the game. There we go. There we go. Now I really do feel kinda like the bad guy. First I destroyed some property, and the angels came along, and then I ruined their date, and the angels came along. Something tells me they don't like it when I do bad things.
No rest for the wicked, even if I am jollier than the average demon. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Be right back. This one's gonna be fun. Been looking for a workout like this for a while. Ta-ta.
Huh.
Done and done. I like it when they come quiet like. Means they still have some fight left in them for the road ahead.
I think it's very sexy of Rodan to always come back covered in blood. Now, it's a shame that I'm not too fond of the Udine weapons. They just don't work for me. It appears they still found a place to hang out. But they're a bit cautious now. And she still seems to think that he's an okay dude. But now they're scared. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, stop staring at her breast like that. I'm not doing. Yeah, I don't think their date went any longer. Ah, face reveal.
What kind of adult picks on little children?
Well, on the internet, quite a lot of them.
A mask? Let me guess. This is one of your assistants, little one?
Nothing comes to mind, love. Sorry. Maybe you've got something you'd like to tell me, love. I'm not a fan of getting wrapped up in domestic disputes.
Yeah, this is technically a domestic issue, isn't it? That is so cool. It's so cool. And that is also so cool. Oh, I love him so much.
You're a lumen sage.
I'm sorry, I'm freaking out a little bit. Because he's one of my favorite characters, honestly. And this is one of my favorite boss battles visually. But once more, the collateral damage, the locals, the poor people. The only thing that is bad about this boss battle, and several people have noted this, is that it is so cool. And you don't get the chance to look at it properly because you are so busy paying attention to fighting and surviving. So you can't look at the awesome kaijus. You're gonna interrupt him when that happens, because otherwise his angels will beat the crap out of you. I kinda wish there was a spin-off about the Lumen Sages, where you would play as a Lumen Sage. Because it would be interesting to find out more about them. Like, through Baldur's play in the tag climax, we know that rather than having witch time, they have light speed. And they can summon angels instead of demons. It's awesome. I just think that it would be so cool if we could get more of this universe. There's one thing to remember about the Bayonetta games is that There, I really hope Bayonetta 3 will sell well, because if they don't, I am quite certain that there won't be any Bayonetta game or Bayonetta universe game ever again. Because when Bayonetta 2 was revealed to be a Wii U exclusive, or Nintendo exclusive at least, and when it later became available for the Switch, there was so many people who were angry because it wasn't a Nintendo exclusive at first, and people were like, oh, Nintendo doesn't do pretty games anyway, so it's not gonna look good, and then it looked awesome. I do like this. And Nintendo basically saved the Bayonetta franchise from going under completely. And it's been so many years. It's been like 7 years until we get anything about Bayonetta 3, and I do think that it is because it's a niche in a niche. Like hack and slash isn't a big genre to begin with, and then Bayonetta comes along, and it's basically girl power the game, which alienates a lot of the intended audience for hack and slash, because they either think that, oh well, I'm not a pervert, I'm not gonna play this game and wank over the female character, or they think, no, I'm not gonna play the sexist game, and that is meant for people to wank over the character. So it's like very few people will get into Bayonetta to begin with. So the audience is very, very, very small. And I think about that so much. And I think about how it's a miracle that we got 3 games out of this series, honestly. Because, I really would love to learn more about Baldur and Rosa, like a prequel about the witch hunts, or even the time before that, maybe before Bayonetta's birth even. Maybe how Baldur and Rosa came to meet. Oh, if anyone has a snake phobia, you might want to look away. Because now you unlock the snake power. And it's honestly one of my favorites. It's a shame there's not more underwater chapters, because I would like to use it a little bit more.
Now why did you have to go and do that, little one? Wake up. Damn it. Wake up! Enough jokes.
He gave you mouth to mouth. It's only fair that you do the same. He's such a little shit.
Whoa! Come now, love. You can't let kids' jokes make you that mad.
Weren't you saying that you weren't a kid?
You really think it's safe to play dead with someone who can make you dead?
Men like to gamble, love.
Risking everything for nothing. Seems about right. I know another little boy just like that.
Sounds like my kind of guy. Maybe a bit of a pervert, though.
I will say that Loki is very pretty.
Let's go. We're almost
He
at the
has
cathedral.
such cute eye makeup though. Like I wish I could have lashes like that. Aha, I see another raven. Oh, Jesus, what happened there? And now we get to use the snake form a little bit. I find it a little bit difficult to use. Oh, come on. Because it's like aiming it is a bit clunky, I think. But it does look very cool. And Luka is riding it. Look, he's so cute. It's so adorable. I love him. Now this is a little area that's easy to miss. But you really want to get this one. Another piece of an LP. I think you can see Loki on all Bayonetta's forms except the moth one. Like, yeah, he's on her back. And if we go... It's a little bit difficult to see since you can't stop in the panther form. But he's there. On the head. That's so cute. We got a little bit of extra health. So, let's see here. We had a Muspelheim portal here somewhere? Yeah? So what's the challenge is? Which time is disabled? Alright, that works for me. As long as I can still dodge, I don't mind. And there we go. There we are. Those are so much easier than the ones where you have to use switch time. Let's see now, where are we? Oh, hello. These are a bit difficult to fight because they keep like swimming upwards, and you keep sinking if you're not in snake form. So I find them a little bit difficult to aim for. Like this area really reminds me of of that part in Final Fantasy X where you let's see now. After Seymour has betrayed you again, and everything's gone to hell, and Tidus and the gang are thrown in jail, and everything's bad. Why did I get enraged? It's not like I taunted them. I mean, I don't mind, because it's... You get more combo points when they get enraged, which means you get more money. Oh right, it's because of you! This is what I mean when you need to get these guys quickly, because they will power people up. Like a bitch. But I didn't see it. But yeah, this is like a less futuristic almost. Well, futuristic is the wrong word, but more dilapidated, is that the English word? Version of the canals that you need to get through as Tidus, Waka, and Riku in Final Fantasy X. And it gives me very much the same feeling as when you're doing that. I always found that stage very difficult, so I always cheated. Birdie. I would, rather than actually go through the zombie boss fight seriously, I would make sure that I would be able to use the Phoenix Down exploit. And like, kill it with kindness. Because I was so tired of it. We don't have a full LP, do we? No? But let's check anyway.
New shop room. No shoes, no shirt, no service. Hair doesn't count. Just kidding. What'll it be?
We just got this one, yeah. No, we don't have anything I'm interested in at the moment, unless... I'm really bad at using the extra techniques. But maybe I can... Yeah, let's try this one. Let's see, I don't think there's anything more to find here. At least not right now. Loki, fix this. And of course we're gonna striptease this thing into action. This is honestly quite cool. Now I get our first... Well, technically our first. If we don't count Gamora. We get our first Infernal. Pain. Yeah, he does.
They don't look like your kind of normal attention. A friend, love?
I think my friends and I might have had a falling out. Why would Infernals be after me?
Something's up. The balance of powers that keep things in check don't feel right, does it?
Good to know some of you are keeping your part of the contract. Let's do this.
I do love that the Infernals have their own health bar. It's a nice little touch. We almost got it. It's a fairly easy one. I thought well. I love that Bayonetta's relationship to Madame Butterfly is like very friendly terms. They're buds. Just gals being pals. Oh, there it is. There's the chest I was looking for. A bunch of halos. That's nice. Hello? So what have we got here? Oh, right. Don't touch the ground. Yeah, this is not my strong point. As if you fall off this platform, you've failed the mission. But if the platform gets hit by the enemies, it breaks. And in the end game, you get one of these challenges where you have one pillar to stand on. And one of the big guys. One of those big guys with a huge hammer. And he's on the ground and you're on the platform. And that's frustrating. So let's see now. I feel like I'm missing something. I honestly feel like it. I can't think of what it is. So let's just move on forward. Now we're in the Grand Hall. Anything here? Yeah, some angels. Angels? Where's the last one? There it is. Is this the place I'm thinking of? Yeah, here it is. Here it is. I knew there was something. Any angels? No, you're not upset that I took your LP? Okay. And here's another. Not another LP, but another chest. Ooh. Lots of halos.
This is it. The bridge to the heavens should be right above us.
Are you sure?
Now we just got a little bit of an exposition walk.
Not really, huh? But you're right. This is it. Call it a woman's intuition.
Women's intuition. What kind of silly comic book shit is that? You still don't know a thing about me.
Neither do you.
I have plenty of experience with nothing coming to mind.
What?
I spent
Is it just me, or does the skull
knowing
of this infernal weapon have the same tattoo as Rodan?
out the truth recently.
You too? Listen, I don't remember a thing. Nothing. I don't even know why I'm so damn sure I need to go to that mountain. But I know I have to. It's all I know. Does that make any sense?
Not really, but I'm gonna trust you.
Can't let the girls know you've got a heart.
It's not like that.
If that's all you know, that's all the sense you need. Just believe. That's what I did.
Bayonetta.
It's nice. This is what I mean when I mean that Bayonetta has this very strong motherly side to her, and I really enjoy that. Like it's not overtly motherly in the traditional sense, but with both Teresa and with Loki, she definitely takes people under her wing and tries to take care of them in a way she can. Oh, this is not going well. Stupid little buffers. There we go. Yeah, she is a mommy, honestly. In two ways. God damn it. I can see the flashes sometimes of the technical issues. But they are definitely not as bad as they were in Okami. They were like once every 2 seconds. And this is also a very pretty place.
I think I remember this.
Huh?
Thank goodness he remembered that, because I don't know what we would have done otherwise. Luka, darling, you have got to stop jump scaring people.
You again?
Oh, hey, mouthy brat kid.
So, I see you're acquainted.
How did you get here?
I'm the great Luka. I didn't go through all these ridiculous ordeals to just randomly show up in opportune places, you know.
I'm pretty sure he did, though.
Risking everything for nothing. Told you
Ah,
I
I
knew
love
something
exposition, Luka.
So, what are you after this time?
Oh, loads of stuff. For instance,
Yeah, it's Dante's brunette
really
cousin or something.
do an amazing sardine meuniere. But more importantly, I'm investigating an old Noah Toon story known as The Legend
I
of
mean, they could actually be somehow related, since it's heavily implied that Dante's universe and Bayonetta's universe are one and the same.
Actually, this might have something to do with
So maybe he's run into him sometime.
Don't say.
The Legend of Aesir. legend from the dawn of time. Nobody knows
No, it's just gonna talk for like 3 minutes or something, I guess.
of realities to be split into 3 realms: light, darkness, and chaos.
Whenever these cutscenes start, I think about Eurovision and how it's a running joke in the Swedish airing of the entire Eurovision that whenever someone comes along and starts singing a ballad, the conferenciers say, and now it's time for a ballad, or as we also know it, a break to go to the toilet and get your water refilled and stuff like that, because no one cares. No one cares.
However, Aesir pitied the humans for their naivete and lack of free will. So the power he wielded was split into 2 equal halves and entrusted each to humanity's instincts: the right eye of light and the left eye of darkness. By dividing the power of the eyes of Aesir, humans gained free will. They could now choose. With control of the eyes of the world, the eyes that determine destiny, humans could choose their own paths. They awoke to their own identities. Man is but a reed.
I feel like whenever gods did one of those, oh, let's give them free will and see what happens, it feels like they didn't do a proper beta testing. Because we have a tendency to do the worst choices with our free will. Alternatively, the best choices, like, you know, sleeping in, having an extra piece of chocolate, stuff like that.
However, the influence of the right eye, the one controlled by the sages, left this world forever with the death of the final sage. Do the natural disasters that are occurring right now have something to do with the loss of the right eye?
I don't think so, because the natural disasters of Vigrid happened before that, and they were nuts. There were volcanoes, there were hurricanes, there were earthquakes.
How do you find these things?
I've done my homework. Would you expect anything less from the marvelous, magnificent, magnanimous Luka?
Yeah, finally. You can't get in the way when we're fighting angels. It's for his best. I do love the frog demon. Come on. Where's another one of you? Come on, were those all? No. Of course they weren't. Oh, there's another one of those. There we go. Ah, more assholes.
Shit! We're not going to make it!
So that just made him mad. Oh, I hate this. It's not difficult, but it's very anxiety-inducing. Oops.
Nothing's working.
Go on, go away, go away. Almost there.
That was easy. If I can just do something about that.
There we go. Two of them at once is a bit annoying, but I'm gonna make it work. Because the benefit is that I can't... as long as you don't get right in between them, you're usually fine. But I am a little bit in danger right now because I can't quite see the ice one. Oh! I did not realize it had an eye beam. Come on, come on. Almost done. Come on. There we go. More annoying little visions. How many times do we have to get knocked back?
Right. Let's go. Let's.
And that's the end of the chapter. Now, I think the next one is a boss. So that should be... we should be able to take care of that. Nothing here? No? I just gotta check. Now, this looks peaceful, doesn't it? How long is it gonna last? 3, 2... Look at this bastard. Valor is back. His stupid sword. God, it's actually very cool.
New model, huh? I hope this one lasts a little bit longer.
Oh. You know, with all the
It's going to make me take him there. After I
all of the near bullshit designs and powers and everything like that really makes me wish for a Bayonetta Kingdom Hearts crossover. It would make me so happy. It's like, look at this guy and tell me it doesn't fit right into the aesthetics of Birth by Sleep. Oh, come on. Ooh, there we go. I do like that when he does the slashes, and if you activate Witch Time, you can see that in some of his attacks he creates a vacuum, and I think that's a very cool little effect. So there's so many parts when in these games where during which time you get to see a little bit of details. Like there, see, the water comes crashing down. It's so cool, and it's similar in. I don't remember at which point it is. At some point in Bayonetta 1 when it's raining during the fight. And if you activate Witch Time, you see all the droplets still in the air, like in the Matrix. Ah, we almost got him. There we go.
I don't think you'll be able to get a new one of those.
And the demons get their snack. Ah. That went quite quick.
That performance might make the back page of the classified.
We actually did quite poorly on time. I don't remember if this entire chapter is a boss fight. Didn't I get a full LP? Didn't I? I think I did.
Another LP.
Yeah, I did.
No rest for the wicked. even if I am jollier than the average demon. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Be right back. This one's gonna be fun. Been looking for a workout like this for a while. Ta-ta. Had to crawl down to a deep circle to get this bad boy. I think he'll do great.
Ah yes, Chernobog. It's such a cool weapon. Now let's see. I want to use Chernobog for the arms, and Rakasha for the legs, so I'm just blades and blades. 5 blades in total. That's awesome. Yeah, let's start this one. Like, look at this thing.
Another failure. These pawns can no longer serve my purposes.
Look at this stupid looking motherfucker. He looks like he went to the Met Gala and the theme was napkins.
Be attained.
Who the hell was that?
A weirdo is who it was.
Why am I the only one stuck in the drink? Where are we?
Further from the mountain than we started, that's for sure.
I feel like I've seen this place before. At last, you stand before me without escape. This is not your world, and you should not be in it. What was once one must be one once again. You must return to nothing.
Little one, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, love. Now I'm sure I've seen this room before. If you're still trying to go to hell, Bayonetta,
I wonder if this arc
Oh?
is a reference to the
what I really am.
what's it called? The Ark of the Covenant from biblical faith? Or if it is the Ark of Yamamoto. Because it looks very similar to the Ark of Yamamoto, aesthetically speaking,
Bayonetta,
in Okami.
start creating miracles.
And I mean, it serves the same purpose as that arc, being a mode of transportation. Ah, this is one of the coolest demons. Insidious. Bloody stingray.
You were right about the shortcut, but I think they've sent a welcoming party.
Oh, come on. This is not going very well for me right now. can't quite get the timing right.
Is that all you've got?
There we go. Oh, this is gruesome. Oh, come on.
Is that all you've got?
Well, look at that thing. Oh, it's so cool.
So close. Is that all you've got?
Where am I? There am I. There we go. I find it a bit difficult to figure out how to move in this one. Either that or it's getting increasingly clear that I have not eaten dinner.
So close. Is that all you've got?
I really love the design of it. It's very... it reminds me a lot of the DLS Veritas. Which is soon, right? And it's such an pleasing aesthetic for me. Almost got it. There we go. Ooh, that looks more painful. Ooh. There we go. I never get swallowed up. Of course we do. This is yet another point that makes me think like I really want a Bayonetta and Kingdom Hearts crossover. Like, I want it so bad. Cause look at this and tell me it doesn't remind you of the monster level from Kingdom Hearts 1. And now we got a new currency, the orbs, which I believe is a Devil May Cry reference. Oh, and I am quite hurt. I could use some... I could use a Gates of Hell at the moment. And now we got another Inferno. One of the sexier kind. Hatred. They look so cool. So these are the infernal versions of the applause or affinities. So they're basically the grunts of the underworld. And good god, do they look neat. And this one is kicking my ass. He's got a shield that I am not sure how to counter. Oh, that was close. It was very close. So, Rodan, do you have a shop here somewhere? Guess I would really like to buy some lollipops. Hello. Now these bosses, if I remember right, they have a rather annoying attack where they can basically capture you. It is frustrating. Alright, I think I got him good. And now I have to use switch time. Great. Great. Oh, this is getting... Oh, I almost didn't see it there for a moment. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit unfocused. So once this chapter is over, the stream is probably gonna end. Now the trouble is, I know what's up ahead. Ah, I got full health! Excellent! Thank goodness. Rodan, I don't need you anymore. Oh, this is such a creepy area. And look who it is! I love that move!
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were the most persistent stalker I've met yet.
His weapons are so cool, I love him.
And here I thought I was your type. I guess I had you all wrong.
Step away, Umbra Witch. This is not your fight.
Actually, it is.
Oh, he has already taken down half my health. Oh, I was not ready for that. Oh, look at him. Look at him, he's so cool. Look at her, she's so cool. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't you dare. Almost got him. Almost got him. Ah, Jesus. I did not notice that I had an option to counter that. There we go. Oh, they are so stupid, those little things. This is such a stupid attack, but I love it. Like, imagine a bunch of missiles coming at you and someone's like, I got this. And they just scream. Remember, this all takes place inside that Insidious. It's the worst case of indigestion.
Little one!
Oh, look at that. His eyebrows are on fleek. That sure is a way to end the chapter.
That performance might make the back page of the classifier.
So yeah. I am getting a little bit too tired. So I'm going to take this opportunity to end the stream for today. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you had a good time. But yeah, I try to stream twice a week, so if you like what you see, don't hesitate to give me a follow and maybe come and say hi next time. Thank you for hanging out with me. It was fun.